All right, so RootsTech. Okay, let me start at the beginning. So, if you're new to genealogy, or maybe you've been around genealogy for a while, I didn't hear about RootsTech until 2020, and it's been around for 15 years now. I think 15 or 16. It's been around. I believe it's 15. So, this is the world's largest genealogy conference, the world's largest, and it used to be just in Salt Lake City. But now it's also online for free. So if you've never heard of RootsTech, it's the largest genealogy conference in the world. It's at the Salt Palace in Salt Lake City. So if you live around that area, you should check it out. It's 3 days from February 29th to March 2nd. And Saturday is Family Discovery Day. So I'm going to go over some quick tips that you should know beforehand if you're online or if you've registered in person, that this should help you out. Also, we're going to go over a couple new things to pay attention to as far as finding your relatives, and a new feature from Family Search. Family Search is coming out with some really cool new tech stuff. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this for over a year. So I'm excited to try to explain that with not being able to show you what it is yet. But tomorrow there is, I believe, a video tomorrow night, and I'm going to show you where that's at that you can watch that's going to explain this new feature that Family Search is launching the first thing in the morning, the beginning of RootsTech at 9 a.m. So, it's really cool. And then, what else was I going to show you? At the end of that, like I said, I'm going to announce something new with Family Tree Maker. I'm so excited to finally announce this. I just found out about it like a couple days ago. I've been dying to do a video, but things have been happening in my life where I just haven't had time. So here I am, only 2 days, less than 2 days before RootsTech, and I'm just getting this video out. So that's how it goes. All right. So, I'm going to, like, if you guys are watching live, I'm going to just say hi, who you are, that you're here. Make sure you put down, type in the comments any questions you might have. I'll answer them if I can, or we'll search for them while I'm doing this video with you guys. So the other thing I wanted to mention too is that if you are registered for RootsTech, you can still register now. You can check in for RootsTech on Wednesday, starting at 12 to 6 on a Wednesday. So that means you can check in, get your badge, your name tag, your lanyard if you want on Wednesday, and then you can just walk into RootsTech on Thursday or Friday, whichever day you're going, or if you're going all those days, and you're good to go. So that is also really nice. And then it opens actually at 6:30 in the morning to 5:30. The classes don't start until 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So remember, it's Mountain Time. And then also the sessions. So once you've registered, so you can do the in-person event, I'll just go ahead and click on it so you know the prices. If you haven't registered already, is $109 for the 3-day pass, or $69 per day if you're just going to go for like 1 day. And then the Family Discovery Day is for Saturday, and it is free to everybody on Saturday. And I'm going to kind of go over that just a little bit and talk to you about why you don't want to miss the Family Discovery Day at all. So if you're local, that would be a really cool event to take your kiddos to, your whole family to, right? So if you aren't registered, go ahead and register, or for free online. And that's what I've done the past several years, is I registered online, and you can take so many classes. And now a lot of people have asked, what classes are recorded, what classes aren't. So the majority of the classes are going to be recorded. And I took a note to, to jot down the recorded sessions that are live are going to be in ballrooms B, E, and H. So if you are online, registered online, and you've scheduled some classes, and you can't like watch all of them obviously in the same hour. I've taken a note of like which ones are going to be recorded, and that's ballroom E, B, and H. So you might want to keep that in mind. And it also tells you like right here what's online, what's in person, and then what level they are. And if you're looking for a specific, say you're looking for something about family search, like you're looking for classes for family search, you would want to, on a Windows computer, hit Control F on here. And then what it's going to do is going to bring up this little search bar right here, and you can type in, I'm going to type in family search, which I can hardly see that. All right. And then as you see here, it shows me in highlights which ones are about familysearch.org. Okay, so if you want to like do a quick search or like for something like that, or if you want to say you want to find classes that have to do with Germany, right? Whoops. Germany. I can spell. You're going to find those German genealogy classes. Wait, did it not work? I didn't highlight this one. I don't know why. Why did it not highlight it? It's supposed to highlight it. But that's how you would do that. I would rate this experience terrible. I just got a pop-up window. I don't know why. Okay. So it should work. So it's Control F. And that's how you do that. Okay. And, or you can come over here. So once you've gone to RootsTech event, click on that. You go to class schedule. That takes you here. You can look or search through skill level, or you can search through speaker. Okay. So there's 253. There's going to be 66 live classes at a time. That sounds crazy. I think they said 66 live classes a day. Something like that sounds about right. 66 live classes a day. RootsTech is now in 11 languages and up to 35 languages, depending on what classes you are scheduled. So, I mean, it is growing extremely fast and worldwide right now. Like just so many. I mean, 35 language. They're up to 35 languages now. So if you have your favorite presenter, you can find them here. You can also, like I said, you could even put their name in that Control F search bar and search for their name that way. So just keep that in mind. That might help you find somebody or find a class a lot quicker, which is really nice. And then once you've done that, you can pick by day, obviously. So Thursday, you got Friday, Saturday, and then you could just go to, whether you're in person or all sessions. And there's 361 sessions total. And then once you've done that, you can just click on your schedule to see what you have scheduled. They do not have a way to share this to your calendar. Like if you see right here, here's something I've scheduled. You can't share it to your calendar yet. So hopefully like next year they have this option, because this is something like everybody, a lot of people are talking about. So that would be super convenient. The best thing to do is really like just add it to your phone calendar if you want, or you could screenshot it so you can remember. And so like right here, I've scheduled a couple classes that are at the same time. And I did that for my own, basically, to kind of keep track of the other classes that I want to go back and watch when RootsTech is over. Okay. So that's how I've done that. The one thing I'm really excited about is the Family Search Tech Forum. I'm very excited about that. And then I had somebody ask me a couple months ago about Polish genealogy, And this is going to be a really good class on how to start in searching and researching for your Polish ancestors. This would be a really good class for somebody who's beginning the Polish research. So there's just so many good classes. Now, the one that I was looking at for the family search, the new family search features, let me see here. I know it's, bear with me. Main stage. It might be under the tech form. It's got the newest innovations, so I think they will cover some of it in that one, but I also found another one that I'm not sure because it doesn't specify what family search is going to be going over. There's two classes that are that look like they're relatable to the new features on family search. Okay. And so you can see how easy that is just to schedule a class. So if like I hadn't, like just to schedule what you would do, I'm online. So I'm going to go to online and then open the drop down menu here. All you have to do is click the plus right here to schedule, and that's it. And then if you click it again, it unschedules it. All right. Next, let's see, you could go to, these lives kind of make me a little nervous because I have to remember where I'm at. So if you want to see like the keynote speakers, go to the home page here and you can find out more information about those down here on the bottom. And then also you want to make sure, if you want to get notified, you want to make sure you come down here and scroll all the way to the bottom and subscribe for updates, because I noticed last year there were a lot of changes. People get sick and they have to change the format of the class they're teaching and do like a live. They don't actually end up coming to the conference, things like that. So, or they might be pre-recorded. So if you subscribe for the updates right here, you're going to get those notifications on the fly. Another important thing is if you're in person, make sure to download the RootsTech app. That's only for people who are attending live in person or attending in person. And that will help you also with where to navigate around the Salt Palace, where to go, and where your food, where to find whatever food you want to get and so on. So I tried to sign into the RootsTech app and it won't let me because I believe it's because I'm not registered for in person. I'm only registered for live. Last year I was able to get on the app, so I believe they changed that this year. So if you're wondering about the app, that is basically what's going on with that. So it's going to tell you also all the main stage performances, forums, if you want to say, are all going to be recorded also. So you can go back and watch those. I'm so excited about the tech forums. There's just so much. And then there's also the Latter-day Saint sessions. There's going to be the discovery session like I was talking about. That's at 1:30 Mountain Time on Saturday. And I will talk to you a little bit more about that in just a second. And there's also like the 2024 Temple and Family History Leadership Instruction. That is going to be for anybody who's a family history and temple consultant, which I still am. So they also have pre-recorded temple and family history leadership instruction that you can go back and watch on RootsTech. So that's really helpful if you want to go back and get a recap of those. So these are past keynote speakers, and you can see who all the sponsors are here too, which there's a lot. And this is when if you've been holding off on getting like a DNA test or getting, a family tree maker software or trying out Ancestry or MyHeritage or MyLeo or anything like that, any kind of software or service this is the time that you want to jump on it because pretty much everybody is going to be running specials. Your Roots Magic, all of them. So, definitely a good time to try some of those trials out, memberships like Ancestry and MyHeritage if you want to. All right. Let's see. What else did I want to discuss with you guys? I think that's that. Okay, so Discovery Day. So on Discovery Day, if you go to the Family Search blog, I don't know if you are subscribed to that, but you can go to Family Search blog on familysearch.org and you can type in blog. You'll be able to see their blog, and they have more information here on what it is going to, what the activities are, what to expect, how to plan for it. And you can do that here at Register for Family Discovery Day for free, or you can also register for the entire conference here too. But this year, I listened to the podcast about the Family Discovery Day, and I'm really excited to hear President Ballard, or former President Ballard's address, his interview that he gave for this event. And they were looking for somebody to interview for this, one of the apostles. And he's like, well, what about me? And they're like, oh, well, yeah, sure, we would love to. We didn't think you were, open to that. And so this is going to, I think they recorded this back in June of 2023, and he passed away in the middle of November, the 11th or the 12th, I believe. So it's so awesome that we have this recording of him and his heritage and his thoughts. And I'm going to share a little bit of a video that about that with you guys. It's about 2 minutes long. So yeah, come here, check it out. I will post some links in the description of the video for you. So I wanted to show you. So they went to Carthage. They went to Kirtland Temple.
When we were preparing for the production, the crew and I flew out to these locations beforehand to determine exactly where we would be filming with him. I remember when we were at Carthage and we were trying to determine where do we film with him, and the moment we walked into the martyrdom room, there was a sense of the Spirit that was there. The presence of the Spirit was so strong. Before the tour guide was able to finish, I just said out loud, this is where this interview needs to take place. And everyone was just kind of silent because it came out of nowhere, but it was just this really strong impression that that's where it needed to take place. And then fast forward a few months later when President Ballard was there, and seeing the emotion on his face as he talked about his direct ancestor, Hiram Smith, and feeling that connection as well, because even though these are personal family history stories for President Ballard, these are church history stories that should mean something to every member of the church. It's so remarkable to have participated in an experience that was so deeply personal for him, but so incredibly relevant for every member of the church.
I'm excited for that. And here is part of his interview, just a little snippet.
I think it's a wonderful thing when people have a sense of wanting to know who they are. Family history is just, who am I? What makes me M. Russell Ballard? Well, my mother and my father. So I ought to know and want to know all I can about my father and his family. And I want to know all I can about my mother and her family. So I know who I am and where I come from.
All right, I just wanted to share that because I personally felt the spirit when I watched both of those videos, and it just really touched me.
I've been through in a lifetime.
It just really, really touched me. So, okay, so now that we've done that, I want to show you something on Family Search really quick. Let's get to the fun stuff. All right. All right, so if you come to Family Search, I want to show you guys. Oh, let me back up. Here I am. Relatives at RootsTech. So if you're new to RootsTech, this is something that is so cool. It's called Relatives at RootsTech. It's about finding your relatives that you're connected to. And the way that they do this is, first off, when you register for RootsTech, you're going to create a user account with Family Search. And that's how you're connected to RootsTech. And so you want to create that tree on Family Search. And by doing that and connecting your family, Family Search is a world tree if you aren't familiar with it. So anybody can create an account on there, and it's one huge world tree, basically. And that's how you can find your relatives at RootsTech. So it lets you know who all has registered in your Family Search tree for RootsTech. And so you can actually connect with those relatives that way. We can find out, you and I can find out if we're related. And last year I posted a link on our YouTube group and invited you guys to see if you're related to me. So I'll have to remember how I did that last year, because I don't even remember how I did that. So, but it is really, really neat. You can, communicate and chat with others that your cousins that you're related to. So you can click on here and go to find your relatives once you've registered for RootsTech. And right now it shows you that I have 15,336 relatives who have joined RootsTech. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of my relatives who are into doing genealogy that I had no idea about. So you can see them on an interactive map, and you can send messages and connect with them. So you can invite your friends to connect. So yeah, also it shows me who has, like, from Missouri, where I'm from, like somebody who has the exact same last name as me that I can connect with, which I was looking at last night, which was really neat. So this is so neat. So you can go through all this on Family Search if you want to. So like if I click on View My Relatives, this is what I want to show you, because last year I think I was a little confused about this. All right, so you can search RootsTech relatives. You can turn off the map, or you can turn it on, and you can search by location, by ancestor, or you can search by family line, or you can just search for a name. And you can do all of that by looking at this bar up here at the top on the left-hand side. Okay. So if you go to by location, what you do is you just click on here. Now this I think is amazing, because I could go, if I had somebody, from Croatia on here, which was, I was hoping that somebody from Croatia was registered for RootsTech. I could find that person. Like you can see I have one person from Brazil, one person from Austria. Ooh, Austria. That might be helpful. So I could go over here, zoom in on them. It's Rob Knapp, my 7th cousin once removed. So only once removed, which that's not bad. So if I go over here to Rob, I can view my relationship and see how we are related. So it is through my mom's side, which I figured. And then Maynards, the Paynes, McComas, which I don't know much about this McComas family. And then, so Elizabeth Day McComas. So I'm related through the McComas, it looks like. Elizabeth Day. And shows you his relatives all the way down. So then I could message him and connect and try to learn more about our family together. So that's really neat feature that I'm really excited about. Or you can contact him or connect. So contact this person. Now he's added to my contact list. Okay. Or I can open up a chat with him and type out whatever I want right here. Yada yada. Right? So there's that. And I even have like messages here from last year. And Roots, Find My Relatives through RootsTech is still active. After RootsTech is over, they leave it open for, I think it was for at least like another month or so. So it gives you plenty of time instead of just like 3 days to explore new contacts, new connections. So if you wanted to go by ancestor, you could do that. If you have specific ancestors. So it shows you right here, like how many people, like I have right here, 23 people who are related, that are signed up, that are related to Samuel Borton. So like if you like have some roadblocks or something like that, and you're like, man, who is connected to, connected to me that's registered for this conference that, I could find out more about. So like there's 3-person here with Ziba Millage. So that just kind of gives you an idea. Like you can search that way. You can search by family line. So you can completely search by father, mother, grandparents. So like this is my grandfather, grandmother, and then my 4 grandparents and then my parents. I mean, yeah. All right. So yeah, that's really neat. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So there's a lot to explore there. And you can completely just mess around on the map if you want to. Find out how to connect to these people. This is a good time to do it. All right, so I wanted to show you that. And then the next thing I want to show you is this new feature called Photo Collage Creator. I think it just launched this earlier this month. I got an email about it and I checked it out. And this is create your own photo collage. And this is with using your Memories app if you want to, or you can use it to make your own collage and share them with other people outside of Family Search. So basically you're just going to choose a template. It doesn't matter. There's grids. So I'm just going to choose like this one. And then you can you can add your text, add photos. So I could add photos from my computer, or I could select photos from my memory. So I'm going to click my dog and I'm going to find another picture of my dog and my granddaughter just for fun. And so I'm going to select those just like that. So I just clicked on it, selected it. And so now I can save my photo collage design to Memories, or I can download my photo collage design. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do both. Or you can leave without saving. Leave without saving. All right. So yeah, I could just put Abby. That was her when she was a little puppy. Isn't she so cute? That was her first boat ride. She's like, I'm kind of scared right now. She looks so cute. Oh, and it's my granddaughter who is like loving on her. So she's 9 years old this month and she's starting to show it. So you can change the aspect ratio, the grid, however you want. You can change the font, so the text and all that. It's pretty neat. So that's new. And then the next thing I wanted to share is that Family Search is finally, I shouldn't say finally, but yeah, finally, they've had family groups now for over a year, and I think over a couple of years now. And now because they've been talking about taking family groups and making it to where you can actually work on the tree together with living people. So instead of having to add yourself and your living sibling and so on, you won't have to have a bunch of duplicates out there. You'll have one person, like one family member with that ID, and you won't have like when my dad passed away, I had to merge his profile with his deceased with the profile I had. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. So that is what they're launching on the first day of RootsTech. Is they're going to be launching this new family group feature. I don't know how to use it. I'm hoping to catch that on Wednesday night on RootsTech. So I know that I saw a class, like I said, I saw a class that related to that. Let me go to my class schedule again. My schedule, and it was for Wednesday. So let me look. Here's Thursday. Okay, so Thursday, but then Friday. Oh, wait, here's Wednesday. It says 14 on Wednesday, and I'm clicked on Wednesday. So wait a minute. So this is I've noticed a couple things with Family Searches or with RootsTech is not completely updated. So they're going to fix some of these quirks by Thursday. But there is a class on Wednesday night. I think it's at 5 p.m. that goes over this new feature in Family Search, y'all. And I do think it is the Family Search Tech Forum. Maybe that's the one I would look for. But that's one of them. Let me look here. Nope. Friday. Okay, here is one. So this is what's new at Family Search for members of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints 2024. Now, one thing, I was going to show you guys is if you click on, if you click on the class, a lot of the classes have printouts. And once you click on that class, if it has a printout, it will be right here underneath the description for you to print out. But this one obviously doesn't. But I bet this is where they're going to go over this feature because, and I don't know if this is going to be just for members of the church. I don't know. I'll find out. And then once I find out and I've learned how this all works, I will definitely do a video to get you guys up to speed on what's going on. So, so that one I'm thinking might go over that family group new feature that I'm referring to. But the class that I was looking for, it's not there. Like I scheduled it yesterday. And then the Temple and Family History Leadership Instruction is also, you can watch it on Sunday, but it's pre-recorded and I think you might be able to see it before that. So that's one thing don't quite know. That might change on the schedule. So if I go to, oh, let me do Control F again and go to Family Search. It will, okay, so Family Discovery Day. That's March 3rd. We want to go to Wednesday. I know, I've gone through this before already, but I'm like, so the Family Search Tech Forum, so let's see if there is a printout for this. So this is definitely one I think, I use Family Search a lot. This is something I definitely am going to be watching. So this is not the one I am looking for, though. I don't know why. I can't find it now. So let's go to... I don't know. But if you go to, let's see, what if Diane, I like her, I subscribe to her. So it's right here, you can see, here's her description of her video or her webinar she's doing. And then right here, you can download the forms for it, the syllabus. This is what she has. So that's what I'm talking about if you need to download any of the printouts. If there is one, it will be right here. I'm not sure if there's anything else I want to touch on specifically right now. I wanted to talk about the relatives at RootsTech and the photo collage creator, family group trees. That is what I'm talking about that I can't find. I'll try to find out. I'm going out of town for the next several days to take care of some grandkids. So all I know is that the family group tree update is going to be live starting Thursday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, so 10 o'clock Central Time, my time. So I don't know, I might get on and do like a quick live, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that with while I'm out of town. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that, and if you haven't watched this to the end, you're definitely gonna miss this. But I will talk about it more in another video, is that Family Tree Maker is finally launched their new update for Family Tree Maker 2024. So I'm so excited for this. So Family Tree Maker 2024 is probably going to be launched on over like February 29th over the RootsTech conference. So I did some Googling. I tried to find more about it. I couldn't find anything that said when they would be launching it. There was a pre-sale a couple weeks ago that I missed the email for, but I did find the email finally. I'm terrible about checking my emails. So the Family Tree Maker update, I believe, is probably going to launch this week. And you, if you are a Family Tree Maker 2019 owner, you can get this software for $29 right now. And I will leave the link in the description of the video. So I don't know if you can get it without the link, and hopefully it works for you. But I will definitely do probably a video tutorial on some of these updates, but you can see that they have, I found this online. This is a comparison chart. So they've updated like turn back time. They've updated the family search hints and merge. Same thing with ancestry. So these plus signs means they've improved it, I believe. Smart filters. There's several new things that I'm really excited about. They've even improved like their editing software. They've improved the app now, which is the app is, let's see. So basically, this Family Tree Maker Connect app right here, you're going to be able to invite relatives to the app and they'll be able to leave notes. And right here, this Connect workspace right here, they're going to be able to attach sticky notes, which will show up in your Family Tree Maker account, like on your desktop or your laptop, just like a hint would. So like when you sync to Family Search or you sync to Ancestry, you see that little hint. These little tabs, these little papers right here, like sticky sheets, will be attached like hints. And so I'm excited about this new feature because so I opened up the app recently. There really wasn't a whole lot to the app prior to now, and you can already see the updates. You can see the color coding. There's a lot more. You can expand the tree a lot further. So that is something that's definitely new. Album walk has been upgraded more, and easy on the eyes is something where now you're allowed to zoom in certain sections on Family Tree Maker, so you can see what you're looking at a lot better. They've improved the dark room. They've added resources now to Family Tree Maker. The co-pilot is something that for the first 2 days of downloading Family Tree Maker, you can make sure that they'll make sure that basically everything's running good. If you have any questions, they're going to help you with that. So that's just a couple of things briefly that I wanted to touch on, but until I really get back into it, like, hands-on, it's me and learn from it. The one thing that they added to was the turning back time. It used to be 1,000. You could turn back 1,000 times. You can 1,000 steps back. Now you can turn back time 5,000 steps back. So if you make a mistake somewhere in that 5,000 steps, you can turn back time and correct that, which is huge. So that is new too. And I'm excited to try out these new smart filters. And see what that's all about. So lots of fun, exciting things. The color coding, I want to see what all they've done with the color coding. The smart stories has been around for a while. And then also the standard source templates, which I want to give them some ideas on that myself and email them. So I'm excited about Family Tree Maker's new update. You can get it right now for $29.95. Legit. So I'm excited. So yeah, if you already own it. And so I imagine like if you don't own Family Tree Maker and you've been wanting to get it, it's probably going to be like 50% off. It's normally $80. So I think you'll be able to get it between 40 and 50. So just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know how many people will watch the end of this video to see this announcement, but I will definitely talk about it some more if you missed it. So that's really it, you guys. I hope you're going to RootsTech or you're wanting to register for it. Let me know, like, if this is something you've never heard of and you are excited about it, or if you've already heard about it and you have registered. Let me know in the comments, you guys. And if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments. I'll see if I can answer them for you. And I'm so looking forward to this. I'm going to try to figure out how to add that link into our Facebook group, Joyous Genealogist Facebook group. Come there if you want to stay more in touch with everybody in this YouTube community that we have. I post a lot of things in there about temples. I post all the videos in there also. But yeah, it's a place you can come and ask questions too. So, all right, you guys take care, be good, and stay blessed. Until next time.